few weeks ago that we talked to a comedian who was trying to conquer his fear of flying.
So to get over his fear, he decided to make a bit of aviation history.
Our next guest made headlines for living in an airplane for the past 30 days.
He just broke the Guinness Book of World Records for his continuous flight.
A few weeks ago that we talked to a comedian who was trying to conquer his fear of flying in an unusual way by flying nonstop. Literally nonstop. Mark Malkoff set to break the world record for the number of flight segments flown by one person in a 30-day period. The question is, did he do it? Well, the man, the myth, the legend, now joining us to fill us in. Hello, Mark.
Mitch, it feels good to be off a plane.
I bet it does. I'm going to ask you the same question people probably asked Evel Knievel when he was going to jump the Grand Canyon.
Yes.
Why?
I had a fear of flying.
Really?
I had this idea a year and a half ago. I would set out to stay on a plane. I'd make videos about it. And if everyone goes to markonairtran.com, they can watch everything documented. 30 days living on a plane, having to wash my body every morning in the bathroom in baby wipes, having to shampoo my hair in the bathroom. Not fun.
What do you say to people that are afraid of flying now that you've went through this?
I would say the best thing to do is to talk to pilots. They really counseled me through everything. And also have a distraction. I had the Wi-Fi. AirTran has amazing Wi-Fi. I'd be 35,000 feet in the sky.
Oh, cool.
Talking to people on Twitter and Facebook. But yeah, 30 days, it got to be a little brutal, especially food-wise. But Domino's, and not many people know this, will deliver to a plane because they delivered a pizza to me. They
Is that right?
got it. I wanted to see if they could get it through security, and they did. And the pizza was still hot.
Wow. Well, the Domino's, I guess, goes everywhere.
Yes.
Let's talk about, there's obviously some challenges. You were talking about hygiene, but
Oh,
I mean,
my gosh.
You know, did you get a chance to get up, walk around, did you get any exercise, or what was the most fun thing to do?
Well, I got exercise in between flights, jogging up and down the aisle, so that's how I would do it. I think the fun things were the Flint, Michigan Fire Department actually hosed me down on the tarmac. That was the cleanest I was for an entire month. I also got to race cars with Danica Patrick. They were toy remote control cars. Let's just say she crushed me.
She's quite the racer for sure. Imagine, you know, you're talking about Danica, but imagine the people that you meet and the conversations. Any weird conversations over the last 30 days?
Not really. Everyone was actually really nice. I think if you're going to say about the weirdest conversation or the weirdest person on the plane, it would have to be me, clearly. I was on for an entire month. I mean, it was one thing after another. I mean, after about maybe 3 weeks, I had the entire Sky Mall catalog memorized. Who has it memorized? Only me.
You can get that thing, that one guy, you blow it up so he can lean his head forward. I always laugh
I have
at
it.
that. Oh, you actually have it?
I have Skyrest. They would send me products almost every week. So my slippers glow in the dark.
Cool stuff.
I have the footy pajamas. I have everything.
Mark, congratulations. We appreciate you coming in on our show today. Want more information about Mark and what he did? Go to dailybuzznow.com.
His time is up. Comedian Mark Malkoff was afraid of flying.
So to get over his fear, he decided to make a bit of aviation history by flying 135 times in 1 month. He's finished, and he joins us from New Jersey this morning. First question, Mark, are you still afraid to fly?
Tom and Ann, about a week and a half into it, flying 14 hours every single day and talking to the pilots about my fears. It really, I would say I'm completely cured by now.
And can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you.
Okay,
sure.
Great. What was the biggest problem that you had when you were living on the plane, and what was actually the most fun part about it?
The biggest problem was cleaning myself. I had to use baby wipes every morning, and I had to wash my hair in the airplane bathroom. But luckily, the Flint, Michigan Fire Department on the tarmac actually hosed me off one morning, so that was good.
Nice of them to do so.
Oh, we're seeing video of that now. That is funny.
Oh, sure.
I love the goggles especially. How many cities did you visit, Mark?
We were in 38 cities. I set a Guinness Book of World Records, 135 flights. And it was a really good time. I mean, I just got to meet so many amazing people. AirTran was great. And also, I should mention, the thing that really saved me is they have the Wi-Fi. So I'd be 35,000 feet in the sky every day, connected to people on Twitter. And whenever I would fly into a city, I would put on Twitter, please, anyone at the airport, bring me food, bring me a veggie burger. And people would do it.
Well, you had them at your command on that Twitter post. What are your post-flight plans now that you're back on the ground?
I've been telling people my next project is going to be a video about a guy who sleeps in his own bed for 30 days.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
that'll put people to sleep, but heck, why not?
It's for me. It's just for me.
know.
All right,
And there
Mark.
might be some showering involved, too.
Mark, thanks a lot for joining us, and no more fears, all right?
That's true. Go to markonairtran.com. You can watch all the videos, and thank you so much.
All right, and we'd like to thank Airtran for making Mark available for us today.
As we've been at work and enjoying our weekends with our family, there's been one guy who spent every hour on a plane in the month of June. Comedian Mark Malkoff from Comedy Central's Colbert Report. He just broke the Guinness Book of World Records for his continuous flight. He flew 134 times in the month of June, and that breaks the record. He joins us live from Ridgewood, New Jersey. We've talked to you as you kind of got started off on this whole event. And through all this flying, we can't get you here in Denver? You have to come to us via
Denver.
satellite?
I landed in Denver many times. The veggie burgers in the airport are excellent. They would deliver them to me on the plane. I couldn't leave, but I would actually go on Twitter and say, somebody in the airport, please give me a veggie burger, and it would happen.
So when you broke the record, I'm sure your
Yes.
parents were just beaming with joy and excitement as you've set yet another milestone in your career.
Sure. My goal actually was to get over my fear of flying. I didn't know I'd be setting a record, but I did. And if you go to markonairtran.com, you can see the documentation of the entire month. It was crazy. And I have to mention, Airtran yesterday, for my final day, they put my picture on the plane. The only other people in the history of Airtran that have had that is Elton John and Danica Patrick. So I don't know what they were thinking, but I was very honored.
Well, I like Elton John, not a big fan of Danica Patrick, but congratulations on that. Did you get the leather seat? I mean, do you go home with a leather chair? It looks
I
very
hope
nice.
so. I think I'm going to take this home. I don't think they'll be able to take it away from me. I mean, it was just a crazy, exciting month. I got over my fear, and I have to say, just if you go to the website, we did amazing things with the passengers. We played bingo with passengers. We did Twister with passengers. I had a flight attendant shampoo my hair mid-flight because, let's face it, I couldn't take a shower. I had to clean myself using baby wipes and, again, wash my hair in the bathroom every morning.
That was probably just too much information for our viewers to share, but it does look like you had a great time. Coming out of all of this, I'm sure you have so many things to tell people about what it's like to spend that much time on a plane. What was the one thing that struck you? I know you had a fear of flying, so at what point during this whole adventure did you get over that?
About a week and a half into it, I got over it. The thing that really helped me is talking to the pilots, and also Airtran has go-go Wi-Fi, so I'd be 35,000 feet in the sky and getting constant Twitter messages and Facebook messages just encouraging me. But the one thing that I really learned that I had no idea is if you order Domino's pizza on a plane, they'll deliver. They actually, I wanted to see if they'd get past security, and they did. And also, the pizza was still hot.
Oh, see, look at that, and they're showing video of it now. Well, congratulations. It's good to talk to you again. I'm glad you got over your fear of flying. I know that we talked to you just 4 days into this, and it's good to see you. So, very nice. What's next?
Thanks, Ken. I don't know. I might be doing a video, I think, this month. It's about a guy who sleeps in his own bed for a month.
Huh.
That's what I want to do,
There
sleep
you
in
go.
a bed.
I bet. Just at home, just resting your feet. Well, Mark,
Yes.
congratulations, buddy. It's good to talk to you.
Thanks, Ken. I appreciate it.
Our next guest made headlines for living in an airplane for the past 30 days, and today his time is up. So, did he break the world record? Well, Mark Malkoff joins us live with an update. Mark, we interviewed you, probably when you first started. And,
Right, Jason.
Yeah, and you were in a good spirit back then, and you seem to be now.
I'm okay now. Back when I talked to you before, I was pretending things were okay. They weren't. I was dying inside.
Right.
But now I was amazing. After like a week or so, first week was hard, but then it got progressively better. And I set a Guinness Book of World Record. I presented it yesterday. 135 flights.
Oh, wow. And you had a fear of flying.
I did. It was a real, genuine fear. It took about a week and a half talking with the pilots. They kind of served as my therapists. And flying 14 hours a day for a week or two, you're going to get over your fear. So, if you go to markonairtran.com, you can see all the videos we did. We documented the entire thing, and it was a pretty wild month.
I bet. Now, this isn't the first time that you've committed to an assignment. I remember talking to you before, and
Yes.
You also, I believe, lived in an IKEA.
I did.
Store, yeah.
So again, let me ask you now, what was more comfortable, the Airtran seat or the Dam Skull Arvidsson bedroom set?
Well, I'll tell you this. IKEA, they had a shower for me that I could use in the men's locker room. And with Airtran, which was awesome, I love Airtran, I had to shampoo my hair in the airplane bathroom. So you make the call.
Okay.
But I should mention, in Flint, Michigan, the fire department actually hosed me down on the tarmac, which was the cleanest that I've been in about a couple weeks.
Hey, your floaties are like really high tech.
Yeah, very cool.
Yes, it was a classic touch. I'm a very classy man.
Okay, now what was your favorite? Was there a favorite leg of the trip that you enjoyed?
I really just like the absurd things. Like, I wanted to see if Domino's would deliver a pizza to me. And
yes, that's
they
awesome.
they got a pizza through security.
No
I do not know
way.
how. If you go to markonairtran.com, you can see the video. The pizza was hot. It was still hot when it got to me.
Who
knew?
The video.
Well, listen, Mark, the only problem with that story is that, I don't know if you know this, if you've been listening, but I've been coronated as a king.
Oh, brother.
And unfortunately, I don't recognize Domino's. I only recognize Round Table.
Oh, brother.
Round Table.
Yeah,
okay,
but
we'll go with it.
I will knight you, though. I will knight you for your job, your commendable job that
So
you
I'm
did.
Sir Mark Malkoff now? You've knighted me, Sir Mark
Yes,
Malkoff?
yes.
That's
and,
incredible.
If you want, since you did work at IKEA, I can grant you as King Gustav III, which I believe was one of the kings of Sweden.
Jason, I'll take it. I should mention, Airtran actually put my picture on the airplane yesterday that I flew. And have you ever had that happen, Jason?
That I have not had happen. No.
Okay, just wondering.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I have a staff. And
Yeah,
I'm not
you do.
talking
You're
about
cool.
a group of people.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So it was an amazing time yesterday, actually being able to get off the plane, kiss my wife, and take a long shower. After this, I'm actually going to take another shower and another shower.
All right, Mark. Hey, congratulations. And
Thank you.
If you can fly Airtran 135 times, then I'm sure that we can do it once or twice. So
You should. Airtran's the best.
Okay,
Thank you so much. Nice to talk to you again.
See you, Mark.
Thank you.
He's always
He is
entertaining.
so
He's funny.
funny. Yeah.